Hello and welcome back. My name is Magic and this episode will cover the topic teamwork. Although some points mentioned may not seem relevant, once you have watched the whole episode, you will understand how it all comes together. In addition to that, I would like to mention the following. This video is based on my own personal opinion and that some squad leaders may have different views on the matter. Players will join and leave squads through the lifespan of a game. This is entirely unavoidable, and during a game of anywhere between 45 to 90 minutes, 2 to 6 new players will join. When you join a squad, regardless of early, mid or late game, make sure your voice is known. Check your mic. This way you save your time and your squad leaders. General chatter is fine, but if requested by your squad leader to microphone silence, please remember it is not a power trip. Often, your squad leader is trying to organize your efforts with other squads during what we call the phasing period. This happens at the very beginning of every match. There is plenty of time during the lifespan of a game to chatter in local, but during this critical period, I ask you to be extra considerate. Logistic trucks are an essential part of squad. In nearly all cases, I will pre-allocate someone to run the logistic truck back to main base for rearmament. This could be a request or a delegation, and although sometimes very boring, it is equally as important and that you do it well. More often than not, it relates to what kit you have chosen. I very rarely ask anti-tank or medics, where grenadier and support gunners are more commonly used for this task, although it is very situational dependent and not set in stone. Depending on the layer and the size of the map, amongst many other factors, such as vehicle or infantry heavy maps, will depend on what roles or kits are essential to the gameplay. It will also depend on what your squad's function are. When asked to swap a kit, it is not a time for discussion, but to be considerate. That squad relies heavily on teamwork, and no doubt there will be a time when you are asked to change your kit. Additionally to that, I would like to mention the following. Please be considerate in the choice of heavy anti-tank. As a single squad, you are able to carry both of these kits. Share, do not be greedy. When you die, regardless of where on the map, let it be known to other squad members and your squad leader. The enemy type, how many, and from where. It may seem irrelevant, but the enemy team may be mounting a counter-offensive. If we are able to react promptly, we can avoid further losses and possibly get your soul back into the action. Games are fluid and ever-changing. There may be times when your squad leader needs you to hold your spawn. Please be patient and await further instructions. Before respawning, please refer to your common sense. What is happening on the battlefield? Where are your resources best implemented? And how much ammunition have you got? A rally point may be in close proximity to the point, but without ammunition, you are no good. A friendly squad member may carry ammo bags. This is where communication becomes absolutely essential. Never be afraid to speak up. Many times I've had squad members remind myself to place down a rally point, especially before moving into an objective. It is difficult to keep track of everything that goes around, and no one is perfect. We do forget. So prompt each other to rearm, reload, and to save stamina. This is not a discussion for backseat squad leading. more in relation to bringing up ideas and thoughts that could potentially alter the gameplay. I encourage players to speak up and share ideas and thoughts, and although I carry the final decision making, it is after all a joint effort and everyone's voice matters. Please remember that you may be small in the grand scheme of things, but all these little efforts will have a significant impact in the overall outcome of the game. And lastly, before you go, please make best friends with the compass at the bottom of your screen. If you're a driver of a vehicle, I want you to look at this compass as frequently as you would your rear view mirror. Unless, of course, you drive a BMW, because then we are all screwed.